I don't know if you caught SmackDown this week.
I have not.
You have not caught SmackDown? Okay, so it's Saturday today.
But tell me about it.
Tell me about it, yeah.
What do you want to talk about?
I want to talk of Dummies, yeah. You know what I want to talk about, yeah. Before we get in, I'm not going to talk too much about SmackDown. It wasn't a great SmackDown. I'll just say LA Knight did another job. He lost to Xavier Woods via some shitty, weird roll-up thing. It wasn't the worst, but it wasn't the best. But he's lost like 4 or 5 in a row now, and dating back to before Mania, and then he wasn't on Mania. And I'm starting to sweat about they might not use this guy the way he should be used. You know what I'm saying? What do you think about LA Knight? Dummy, yeah. And where what are they doing?
I don't know, man. I gotta disagree with that statement, man, because like he's building up all those losses and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like how many losses did MVP have? You know what I'm saying? He was in the triple digits at one point. You know,
Ooh, MVP? Did you say?
Yeah.
Yeah, but how many? But hold up though. How many did he have? Bro, he at least was a United States champion and fought for the world title and shit before that happened.
Word.
LA's not doing that, bro. He's not even an NXT champion. The motherfucker's just taking L's, dude. Like, I don't know.
I don't know. I think obviously the storyline is going to continue. Like I said, I haven't watched SmackDown yet, so I can't give you the most honest.
It was just a continuation of him breaking the fucking Xbox controller and them wrestling over it. You know, they just had a rematch. Like Xavier's like, I beat you once already. And he's like, well, you can't do it again. And then Xavier did it again. So it's like, okay, where do we go?
I don't see the loss as like that big of a deal. You know what I'm saying? Like, how many times did Tommy Dreamer lose? You know?
Okay, I agree. But here's the thing, dude. Okay, I agree with that. But he would win all the matches, then like lose the big one kind of thing. Tommy Dreamer, you know, he would win matches and then he'd lose all the big ones. He's like the dude who just couldn't quite do it. You know, he's like barely there.
So you get what I'm saying.
Right. But the problem with LA is that he's losing to Xavier Woods twice in a fucking row. And Xavier, what does he do? He's done like jobs for tag team guys and shit. Like, what are we talking about? You know what I mean? LA's like, who's he? He loses to Bray Wyatt. He loses to Xavier. We were popping, dude. We put the fact that they trusted LA to get Ray, Cody, Bray, all these guys before Mania. They trusted LA Knight with Bray, who came back on all that big money. They trusted LA Knight with Ray, who's going in the Hall of Fame and was wrestling at WrestleMania and was like one of the biggest attractions at Mania. They trusted him with Cody, who was the main event of Mania. So I'm like, okay, he did those 3. He's doing jobs there. That's fine. They're showing that they trust him in this position. But then you put the 2 Xavier Woods losses in a row. Well, who the fuck is Xavier Woods, dude? The King of the Ring once? Like, I'm sorry, dude. It's just, to me, that's fucking, he's the jobber of the New Day if there is one, you know? And I love him. I love Austin Creed, but it's just the truth, you know? I don't know what else to say. Dummies.
So you don't see this turning into a pay-per-view match where
okay, it does, but Xavier's already beat him twice. Xavier beat him clean with his finish once and then beat him with some bullshit roll up, pull the tights. So what is LA gonna do? Fight him, hit him over the head with some shit. Big E returns, and then a Big E LA Knight feud. Is that what they're doing? Where's the end game? Like, what does he gain?
Yeah, okay, I get. Yeah.
Even getting a win over Xavier, Xavier still has a whole ass other win over him by outsmarting him and beating him clean. 2 different things. So it's like, where is it? He gets a win clean. He has to put Xavier through tables and shit to beat him. What do they do to where LA Knight comes out any better from this? You know, that's my whole thing with this. Like, why would they even do this? You know?
Yeah, it's more or less like he's being used as a Dolph Ziggler position where he's like excellent enhancement talent.
Yeah, man. And do you know what? Do you know what I would have rather had? Dolph Ziggler out there cutting a promo and LA Knight just run out and jump him and start a feud with those 2. I'd rather see. Like, what the fuck are they doing? Like, LA Knight can't get in the mix with the fucking Judgment Day or anything, you know? Like, you can't figure out something for him to get in there. Like, I don't know. Let him beat up Karrion Kross or something. Like, I don't know. I just don't get. Whatever. We can fucking sit on LA Knight all day, but we'll move on.
Yeah,
Dummies.
We'll see where they go with it, man. I don't know.
Well,
I personally,
yeah.
my last thing on it is I have faith in it still, but I understand what you're saying as far as like there isn't a payoff, but
Right.
I don't how much WWE shit do we see like that where it's like build up, nothing, so it's like I guess more or less I'm just built up to it myself.